Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be exploring the 1999 Kennedy half-dollar coin, a piece of American currency that continues a legacy stretching back to 1964. Though it may not be a coin most people used regularly in everyday transactions by the late 1990s, it still holds strong historical and collectible interest. The half-dollar carries the image of President John F. Kennedy, a symbol of remembrance and respect for a leader whose life was cut short. In 1999, the coin maintained its traditional design, linking modern collectors and everyday Americans alike to a story that began decades earlier. Historical context. The Kennedy half-dollar was first issued in 1964, following the assassination of President Kennedy in November 1963. It was embraced as both a circulating coin and a commemorative piece, and millions of Americans collected it as a keepsake of Kennedy's legacy. By the 1990s, however, the half-dollar had fallen out of regular circulation. It was still being produced by the U.S. Mint, but in smaller numbers, mainly for collectors, sets, and limited circulation needs. The 1999 issue continues this trend, serving as a bridge between everyday currency and a collectible reminder of American history. Obverse design. President John F. Kennedy. On the obverse, or front, of the 1999 half-dollar, we see the portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. This design has remained in use since the coin's introduction, and it captures Kennedy in a left-facing profile, strong and determined, a symbol of leadership and optimism. The inscriptions include "Liberty" around the top edge, "In God We Trust," divided on either side of Kennedy's neck, and the year 1999 placed at the bottom. This simple yet powerful design has become one of the most enduring portraits on American coinage. Reverse design. The presidential seal. Turning to the reverse, the coin displays a modified version of the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo. At the center is a heraldic eagle, holding an olive branch in its right talon and arrows in its left, symbolizing peace and readiness to defend. Surrounding the eagle are 50 stars, representing the 50 states of the Union, while above its head shines a circle of light with 13 rays and stars symbolizing the nation's origins. The inscriptions read, "United States of America," along the top edge and "half-dollar" at the bottom. It's a design rich with symbolism, reflecting the strength, resilience, and unity of the United States. Specifications. The 1999 half-dollar was struck in cupronickel-clad composition, with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. It weighs 11.34 grams, measures 30.61 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 2.15 millimeters. The coin features a reeded edge, consistent with many U.S. denominations. While proof versions and collector sets were struck in higher quality, most business strike coins of 1999 were produced at the Philadelphia P. Mintmark and Denver D. Mintmark mints. Circulation and role in 1999. By 1999, the Kennedy half-dollar was not commonly seen in daily circulation. Many Americans rarely encountered one in change, and most were used in casino slot machines, vending operations, or kept aside by collectors. The U.S. Mint struck them primarily for numismatic purposes and to satisfy small demand in banks. Yet despite their limited role in commerce, they remained a beloved coin, instantly recognizable and tied closely to Kennedy's legacy. Collectability and value. From a collector's standpoint, the 1999 Kennedy half-dollar is generally considered a common issue. With millions struck at both Philadelphia and Denver, circulated examples usually hold only face value. However, proof coins minted at San Francisco, struck with mirror-like finishes, are highly sought after by collectors. Condition plays a big role as well. Uncirculated examples with sharp details and original mint luster are worth more than heavily circulated ones. While not rare, the coin remains essential for anyone building a complete Kennedy half-dollar collection, especially for those who want a full year-by-year set. Closing thoughts. The 1999 Kennedy half-dollar may not be a rare or high-value coin, but it remains an important piece of American numismatic history. With Kennedy's portrait on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse, it represents leadership, unity, and remembrance. For everyday Americans, it was a coin not often used in change but still recognized and respected. For collectors, it's a reminder of how history and design combine to make even ordinary circulation issues something worth treasuring. So, if you find a 1999 half-dollar in your collection or tucked away in a coin jar, take a moment to appreciate the history it carries. It's not just 50 cents. It's a lasting tribute to a president and a reflection of American identity at the turn of the millennium. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this look at the 1999 half dollar, be sure to like the video, subscribe for more coin stories, and let me know in the comments if you have this coin in your collection. Until next time, happy collecting!